But Spirit is challenging some of you all not to miss out on these things, not just in romantic love, but this specific moon is mainly about romantic love. But you got to think about the sign of Leo. The star, the sun, is the representative planet of Leo. You're going to shine regardless. Some of y'all ain't trying to shine in some areas of y'all life where y'all need to be shining. And Spirit is like, look, this your chance. Like, come on. If you want it, take it. Here you go. I don't care what you've been struggling with. Yes, Spirit says, say what you've been struggling with and how long you've been struggling with it. You know who you are. You know that this is for you. Because you didn't give up, you're about to get it. Stay in your confidence and have courage even when you got to walk this road alone. I got that. That's a confirmation for someone because I saw that earlier today. It's like, even if you have to walk the road alone, are you still going to go? That's courage. And the road from being the unhealed version of yourself versus the healed version of yourself, that's a scary road too, because it's like dysfunction. Remember, I always talk about it. Dysfunction versus organization. Somebody that's used to dysfunction in any area of their life, their family, their relationships, love, friendships, careers, where they just kind of whatever all over the place. They're not sure or dealing in things that are unhealthy for them. When they get to the other side where everything is organized and they're not used to doing this and everything is just so structured and all of that, that's a shock to anybody. They need a minute. They still scared. It was a shock to me when it happened for me. Going from having chaos in my life, even if it was just in my mind, anxiety, trauma from things I had been through, coming from that side to the side of peace and confidence was scary for me. I didn't know what it looked like. You know, it's like having noise either in your head or in your physical environment all day. When you walk into a quiet room, you're almost a little scared at first. Your body is shocked. It takes time to adjust. Some of y'all have elevated to levels where the toxicity, the unhealthiness, all of that is over with. Because I'm hearing some of y'all need to let go. Some of y'all are holding on to that. Thanks, Spirit. Some of y'all are holding on because y'all afraid. It's like the only thing you know that looks right to you right now is dysfunction. You cannot be praying. Like I said, some of y'all, I'm hearing the song again, the girl of my dreams. Some of y'all done got the girl of your dreams and you still, what's the line in that song? Angel in a dress, devil in some Nike Airs. That's significant for somebody. Because that's what y'all think. Okay, maybe this is a reference to, let's say somebody you used to date wore tennis shoes a lot. Or maybe Spirit is wanting me to say this person did not dress as feminine as you wanted them to dress. This is for somebody. Because it's angel in a dress. No, devil in a dress, angel in some Nike Airs. But flip this around now. Because this is what Spirit is saying. This person is operating out of fear. Thought that the girl in the Nike Airs that didn't dress as feminine was the angel. He got an angel now in a dress and he thinks she the devil. That is not the truth. I don't know if somebody telling you this. I don't know if you telling yourself this and you're operating in this false evidence that appears real. That person that you had in the past that was in more of their masculine energy, you'll know who that person is. I don't care how they dress. That person that you put on this angelic pedestal, forgive yourself if you were wrong. I ain't trying to call nobody no devil, but I'm telling you this is what Spirit said. So either they can be a Capricorn because they're the devil in tarot represents the Capricorn zodiac sign. So you can be dealing with a Capricorn specifically. Or you can be dealing with a person that was in their devil energy, which is may have operated out of fear because of trauma and different things. They may have operated out of their ego and felt like they knew everything or something to that effect. But you're going to have to release. Well, you don't have to do nothing. Spirit is just urging you to release this person, because this is the person, even if you physically release them, you haven't released them in your mind. And the fact that you haven't released them, and let's say you painted this person as being an angel. So you know that you made a mistake by doing it. But now let's say you got this angel in this dress, this person that's more feminine. Not only does she dress more feminine, she is more feminine. You know it. I'm hearing like she cook, she clean. She a woman to you. Whoever this woman is, she a woman. Like I'm hearing like she the type of woman you want to open the door for her. You want to pull her chair out. You want to, shiver ain't even dead when you around her. Now I like opening doors. Treat her like a lady. That's the song I got, because I just said this woman makes you want to treat her like a lady, but something inside of you or externally is telling you not to trust her. She playing games. She gonna cheat on you. Whatever this is your fear. This your fear. This is your ego about to make you lose this woman. Whether it is this devil Capricorn energy that I'm seeing telling you something about this person, or either subconsciously still in your head and you haven't released them because you like, okay, let's say, okay, I heard somebody say this the other day. Some people don't trust themselves. That's why you can't trust nobody else, because you feel like, let's say if I made 2 bad choices in men, and I'm like, man, if I tell myself, man, I always pick the same kind of men, now I ain't finna do this little stuff. I ain't got time, because you know what I'm saying? I keep meeting the wrong dude. I don't know what it is, but I ain't even finna do it no more. I'm just gonna stay single. I ain't even got time. Don't tell yourself that. Don't tell yourself that. Somebody telling themselves that because they think they don't make good choices. And this Capricorn energy, this devil energy, could really just be your fear. You telling yourself. It's like self-sabotaging. I don't know if I think that was on Pregnancy and Purpose, or either the Unthinkable video love messages. But go ahead and watch both of those, because I'm telling you that message may be similar for somebody, because Spirit is saying watch both of them. Some people need to let go of their past. Something I did on a personal note for like the last 2 days, I didn't realize that I had emails with pictures and certain information with exes in it. Y'all gonna be like, nah, I real talk didn't. Man, when I tell y'all what, it prompted me so much. Let me sit up in my seat. Because this is the thing. This full moon energy is coming in to say, release everything you don't want now. It's really coming in to say, release everything you don't want. Because some of y'all don't realize that's why you ain't got what you really want. Because subconsciously, you haven't released some things. You gotta open your hand to receive, right? The Most High in the universe saying the same thing about your life. I went through and deleted so many emails that saved me anyway. Saved me storage and everything. But what I'm saying is, I didn't realize that I had one too many. I ain't say that many emails, but it just made me declutter. But I had one too many, even if it was 5. Like, why I still got an email from so-and-so? Why I still... No. Off with their head. Because I didn't even realize, like, that's why some people think they can call you after 5 and 10 years. I'm just really being honest with my own experience, but Spirit is saying, say this for somebody, because some of y'all don't know. What that girl say in that song? I can't remember where I feel like I heard something similar in a song. But it's like, delete the pictures, block their number. It ain't because you hate them. Sometimes it's because you love yourself. Even if it's just you loving yourself enough to know, I need to heal. I don't even know. I need to heal because I don't want nobody like Johnny no more. I don't want nobody like, no. And, I was operating in my unhealed version, so I ain't even mad at him. I got to forgive myself, too. Some of you all are going to have to remove the ego, anything that's holding you back, keeping you in fear, keeping you bound, keeping you telling yourself negative thoughts and having your own anxiety because of what you told yourself, and you already prayed for something. You ain't even got faith enough that God gonna for real do it for you. Who was you thinking you was talking to then? Yeah, that was a question. I've had to ask myself that before. Like, who did you think you was talking to? If you thought you was talking to your divine creator, asking for divine things, you should know they coming. I don't think you need to be waiting on this divine timing, which means you working, you keep on moving forward, and you having faith about it. Don't lose y'all best relationships. Yeah, love, romantic partner relationships because of pride and ego. Step in your confidence and courage to heal whatever inside of you that feels like you don't deserve it. Some of y'all just feel like y'all don't deserve it. Some of y'all are just in fear about it. Y'all feel like everybody else did, so why they gonna do it too? But you're not seeing the common denominator, which is you. Woo, that's where we went. Some of y'all too sensitive. I can be a sensitive person sometimes, I'm gonna be honest. I remember thinking one day, how did I say I was gonna compromise? What did I say? I said, he catered to my emotions. I'm gonna capture his ego. We're gonna win either way. Because we both really don't realize that we're helping each other through our fears. Strengthen your empathic energy. If you are a person, because I'm an empath, let me say this. We really have to learn, really truly learn how to protect your energy. It just means you're an overly sensitive person. If you was born that way, ain't nothing wrong with you. It is what it is. Because what people don't realize is people that are empaths, they're healers, they're helpers. How can they help you and assist you with your healing if they cannot feel what you're going through? An empath is only a person that feels. Everybody don't have the ability, but because the empathic side of you has to be able to feel, to put yourself in a person's shoes to see what they're going through. That's really all they mean. And it's like you have that gift because that's what healing has to be about. Healing, you have, I said it before and I say it again, you got to feel to heal. You can't even heal yourself unless you feel. That is why a lot of people prolong their healing because, I'm trying to get off y'all, spirit speaking. They prolong their healing because they don't want to feel the emotions, the pain, whatever it is. They don't want to look in that mirror and really see, I could have been the problem. I could have been the issue. It could have been me. Sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow. I remember telling myself that I would never complain or talk about anybody that I chose to be in a relationship with. Because once I healed, I realized that everybody I was choosing was a reflection of me. Every single person, I don't care who they are. Some people gonna be like, no, listen to what I'm saying. Internally, we don't wrestle with flesh and blood. We really don't. Everything is spiritual. Everything is energy. I don't care because I don't know who I'm hearing this for, but let's say you dated a person that was on drugs. Don't look at that person. Let's say they were an addict or whatever. Even in a sense, I'm not saying they necessarily had to go to rehab. You got a lot of people walking around the streets, addicts, and they just functioning. I'm saying it like that. They just functioning. And people just make it appear common to them. But an addict is anybody who is doing anything and they're doing too much of it and they don't have a balance, which means they can't stop. If they really tried to make themselves stop, could they stop if it was a detrimental circumstance? And there could be food, there could be drugs, there could be alcohol, there could be sex, there could be a lot of things. Gambling, porn, all that. A lot of people are going to have a mirror put to their face to show them who they really are in order to heal and go through this phase of removing their ego. And even the ones who have to strengthen their empathic energy to not be so sensitive. So it's like this. Some of y'all going to have to learn that y'all ain't even got to be that strong. Men, you can cry. And you can allow a woman to assist you. That's what we're here for. Ladies, just because men and women have been pinned against each other in this society to put us at odds against each other, especially my melanin ones, don't mean we enemies. If you pray for a man to come in and help you, use your eyes, discern. But if he's doing that, release it. Be a little more feminine. You can loosen up some. The man that comes in to provide for you, let me say, in the way that you desire for him to, he's not going to even have to ask you to loosen up if you healed. And if you've been praying for that and going through that, he ain't going to even have to ask you. The flip side, gentlemen, of you knowing if you that man or not is if you don't have to ask her to step into her feminine role. The feminine roles that we were shown aren't the correct ones. We just need to know how to take action and feel when we need to. Those are the only differences in those energies, if you want me to put it in simple terms. Balancing your feminine with your masculine. The feminine receives, the masculine gives. So even when a woman has to give, because it's got to be, remember we talked about compromise. When she got to give, she got to step into her masculine role. When it's time for her mate, that male, if we're talking about male-female relationships, if If it's time for him to receive from her, he has to step into his feminine energy in order to receive. He can't keep being macho. He got to let his ego and his guard down and let her love him. Yeah. I was getting the song Ain't No Way by Aretha Franklin. Ain't no way. Ain't no way for nobody to love you if you don't let them. If you scared just because you ain't used to it, how they gonna love you? Women, if you scared because you used to people coming in treating you wrong and you don't soften up a little bit, the right guy ain't gonna want to stick around because he done heal. It's rare, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna try to get out of spirit, that two healed people come to one another. That's not how this works. Typically, two healed people are not going to come to each other at the same time. It's different levels to it. And I feel that those two individuals will always be on two different levels. And that's why Spirit just keeps saying compromise is going to be so important in the relationships. Compromise is going to be key, period. Compromise in your communication. Compromise in what you want and what they want. It is balanced, unconditional love looks like this, y'all. It looks like compromise. It looks like loving each other even when they don't like the other person. And it looks like getting out of your ego too. Both people got to know how to admit when they're wrong, and both people also have to know how to take accountability for their actions. And sometimes that may take a few times. Remember, moving from dysfunction to peace. Come on, man. It looks scary, but it ain't gonna happen overnight. So it's like we gotta pick and choose our battles. Like, do you want it to look good and go fast, or do you want to take your time and go slow, but it's a little scary? I mean, if something was scary to me, I want to tiptoe. You know what I mean? I won't want to rush it. So it's okay if it take a while. Both parties just have to be willing. This courage and this confidence that the collective is needing, each and every one of us, is going to be in order to heal. That's for us. Confidence and the courage is for us individually. The compromise is for us in our relationships, because they here. Anyway, full moon in Leo was officially 100% full, I believe, at 10:59 a.m. Central Time, 11:59 Eastern Time. So check your time zone. But if you wanted to charge anything, release anything, anyone, any place, any idea that was not serving you, this was the day to do it. This was the day to do it. And the day ain't over with yet. Release those things that don't serve you. And remember, when you're releasing people, it's not that you're wishing anything on them. You are trying to release them from your energy so that you can be free. Releasing somebody and they aren't supposed to be there only open room for somebody else. This is what I got today from Spirit. If you release somebody, you could be releasing the old memories that don't serve either one of y'all, and y'all about to step into something new. Because for some people, I know that a lot of times we hear people saying, release them, I'm done with them. Some of y'all will know this for y'all, because it'll be those people that won't step out of their ego and change. But some of y'all are going to know that it's going to take some courage and confidence to heal from these situations and to compromise. You'll know which side you want, I hope. I don't know. But I do hope that I said something to inspire you. I hope I said something to make you smile, because at the end of the day, y'all are kings and queens, and that's an energy more than it is a status. In order to get to that status, you have to have went through a healing process that takes work. But I'm telling you, to whom much is given, much is still going to be required, even in these love relationships. But I'm telling you, some of y'all are power couples, and y'all playing with y'all power. And the way I'm saying this is, some of y'all supposed to been working. Some of y'all, okay, Spirit, I'm trying to go. Thank you, Spirit. Some of y'all have been bickering and letting little things get in the way of y'all relationships. And I am seeing this in love, but I'm seeing power couples. Y'all are supposed to have businesses together. I don't know if it's people outside of y'all. Yes, it's some people outside of y'all. Y'all need to keep people out of y'all business. If this pertains to you and maybe somebody you met, this could already be your husband or your wife. You're in a committed partnership. Some of y'all have the person. You'll know this if you've already had the ideas and you've already like seen like this works with this person. This person is my lover and this person is my business partner. Some of y'all have that, but y'all need to balance the friendship, which is a part of releasing that ego. Because some of y'all, at the end of the day, it's a bigger picture. I'm seeing, I told somebody in a personal reading earlier, and it's coming up again. Some of y'all are supposed to have children with certain people. And I keep saying and seeing, these are external energies outside of y'all that's don't want to see this. Don't look at the titles. It can be your family. It can be your close friends. It can be people that you didn't think didn't want you happy, but they don't. Keep people out of your business. There are some people that are destined to be together, and your purposes are tied to a destiny, and y'all got bigger stuff to be dealing with. Bigger stuff to be dealing with. A power couple is not people who walk around showing off their power. A power couple are two people that have a purpose tied to each other. Y'all have separate purposes, but y'all probably more than likely, y'all separate purposes. The thing that you were put on this earth to do separately, some kind of way coincides together. And that's why I said some of y'all been playing and y'all supposed to have been working. Supposed to been working. But in the human form, you are supposed to have relationships with this person, and the relationship portion has been challenging, which is why it's holding up the purpose, the business. And if you want to be real, the money. Power couples got money. Which power couple y'all seen that ain't got no money? And to be honest, kids for the most part, whether they physically birth them and other kids, then I just say y'all holding them up. It's pregnancies, it's kids that's trying to get here, it's wealth, it's generational curses that's about to be broken. Some of y'all are allowing y'all egos. Those are the external forces to hold y'all up. Some of y'all is physical people that y'all don't want to remove from y'all life on either side of these power couples that I'm thinking of, whether it's on the man side or the woman side. Y'all, some of y'all don't want to get out of your ego and believe this can really happen for you. That's fear. Some of y'all been praying for stuff. It look a little scary to y'all, so y'all don't want to go for it. But its purpose is tied to bigger than y'all being in fear. That's why this new one in Leo is coming in to say, release that, release it and let it go, because it's time. Inspiration looks different on every level. So I will be bringing you many different ways to inspire you on this journey. Until the next time we meet, I'm sending you all peace and love, family. Namaste.